Hi, I'm Flinn Denmark. It's nice to see everybody here today. I have a revolutionary technique for a lot of the men in here. Imagine this. You know that dream girl that you really like in your class or work that you just can't seem to grasp, just out of reach? She doesn't like you, maybe you're weird or clammy or you read a lot of books in front of her even though you shouldn't be because you told yourself that, Flynn. Anyway, you know how you can't get her but you're this close? I have a 4-step process to get you any girl you ever want and keep her forever. Okay, follow me. First step, we're gonna use our model. This is Jennifer. She's pretty, huh? Okay, first step, you gotta find said girl. Then, you're gonna approach said, scratch it, back up. I don't even have to use this. I'm fine, Tom. Okay, first step before that, you're going to want a vomit bag ready every time. Keep it in the pocket. You never know if you're going to use it. You don't want to vomit on her when approaching her. That's bad. You don't want to do that again. Okay, found said girl. Approach said girl. Say something, maybe bow first. Maybe a little curtsy if you're feeling fresh. But say hi. Say something nice. Say she looks like a Japanese robot replica of a woman. Something top-notch though, like high-class robot, so you know she thinks she's pretty now. And the reason you're going to do this is, so you kind of implant the idea of you being a viable mating candidate right in their head. So if you talk to her later, she'll be like, this guy might be mating worthy, okay? So from that point on, what you're going to do is move directly into the second step, which is, let me say first, to respect her privacy for this next step. It's find out everything about her, everything, but respect the privacy. Number one, golden rule. I'm just kidding. No, actually the important rule is to have a camera. You're going to want to rummage through her book bag, break into her house, break into her car, apartment. You're going to come in the dead of the night, take pictures of everything. Follow her to volleyball practice. I don't care what you got to do. Take pictures, hobbies, interests, music, all of that. It's going to be great because you want to be almost exactly like her in mindset next time you see her. Got it. I know who you are now. I'm also you. Same interests, no matter what. Be her. Say what she wants you to say. She's really going to like that. Girls like basically twins of themselves. Okay, so from that point on, now you got everything you need. You've put the idea in her head. You know everything she likes. You're great for conversation. Third part, this is how you get the date. She's not going to do it, even with the first 2 steps. Look at you. You look handsome, but too handsome. Be careful. Don't look her in the eye, because women are like bears. They feel intimidated or threatened, and they may attack. Look at the ground. Okay? Now that you got that, next step. Third step, very important, very, very important. You're going to need to steal something valuable to her. And this is something, for the wisest, most useful move, steal like a pet, a family dog, cat, something she loves. Because now, you're there. This is you, she's in here. The palm of your hand. And what you're going to do from that point on is steal it, of course, like this. What up, Jen? How you doing? Boom. Got it. Got the family dog. Okay. Go to like a park or something. Give it shit tons of sleeping pills. You're going to need to sleep for hours until you show her where it is. Go to the park, find a nice bush, leave it there. It doesn't matter how you... Be careful, of course. It is a dog. We're going to give it to her in mint condition. So from that point on, you're going to eavesdrop on a conversation. Oh, Jen's crying. She's crying. She lost her dog. Of course, she's distraught. But now you're the most useful person in the world to her because only you can help her. Walk up to her, tell her you saw it earlier that day. Heck, actually, wait a few days if you want, because if she can't find it for days on end, she's really going to start to panic. Get super desperate. Oh, it's dead. But it's not, because you're her hero. Come on in. Tell her you were running or jogging in the park. Women love exercise. They love it. That's why you got to wear these big clothes. You got to look bigger than you are. Wear lots of cologne. Overpower the shit out of her with her smell. Okay? From that point on, you're going to show her where the dog is, lead her to it, be like, yeah, I was just jogging through here. And she's going to be like, oh, that's awesome, you jog. I'm like, yeah, my legs are super swole. I'd like to show you, but I can't. Find the dog, give it to her, you're her hero. From that point on, now she's going to date you. You don't even really have to ask, because she owes you a date by law, okay? She has to. Even just one, get some ramen, it doesn't matter. Now for the fourth and final step, this is the one that seals her forever. What you're going to want to do here is, even though a lot of this step is entirely up to the gods, completely up to fate. You have to get lucky enough to complete this step. If it doesn't work out, backtrack, do step 3 again. Maybe don't steal the dog this time, she's gonna catch on eventually. But once you get to 4th step, and it works out perfectly, the date, this part will get you together forever. It's very, very important. Lean in, everybody. She has to drive that night, okay? Doesn't matter what you do on the date, it's not that important. Some people think you gotta be nice, take her to a fancy place. You don't. None of it matters. It's the drive home that matters. What you're gonna wanna do is hope a pedestrian is somewhere near. No matter how close. If it's eye shot, could be miles away, be like, oh, distract her. Then from that point on, accidentally lean into her foot on the gas, accidentally turn the steering wheel, boom, you got yourself a dead pedestrian. What you do from this point is she's going to be crying, inconsolable. This is where you got her. You got to convince her. If you don't dispose of it, her life is over, ladies and gentlemen. It is over. She's crying. She's listening to everything you're saying. Put her and the guy in the car in the trunk. Very important you prepare for this night beforehand, because from then you're going to take both of them to a random spot in the woods that's really, really nice, perfect dirt. And from that point on, you're going to grab your trusty shovel that you just happen to have because you like to exercise with a shovel. I don't know why, make it up. You just killed the guy. She's not thinking about all of the motives, okay? I suggest you start with a down strike, and from that point on, use your back. Don't use your legs. You want to pull it out. That way she can massage it later. Get about 6 feet wide, 6 feet deep. That's good for about an average sized man or woman. Not child. I can't stress this enough. She will not go along with it if it's a child. From that point on, you've buried the body, and now she's yours forever. You know why? Because you got a dark, deep secret that bonds you together for life. She can't run away. Her life will be over if she does. Okay, so in conclusion, not only are you inseparable because you have all the same interests, all of them, memorized, you also saved her dog, maybe a lot of things a lot of times, and the 4th step took a while, and now she can never leave you. That's what separates this program from any other get-together website or program, because now she's yours forever. She can't divorce you, or you still know where that body's at. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.